Where can you dine on a dime or maybe even less in DFW? Just wait till you hear today's deals and steals.
It's like the Summer Olympics, but for dogs. We're live in Richardson celebrating the dog days of summer with Flyball.
Saving for college doesn't have to be an overwhelming chore. Find out how a little ingenuity and intuition can lead to big bucks.
Plus, falling into fashion with the kiddos. We've got your oh so cute half-pint style guide next on Good Morning Texas.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
And they are off. Good morning, Texas. We're live out here in Richardson at Huffines Rec Center where we are celebrating the dog days of summer. As you can see, we've got our own little summer games happening here, and it's just for dogs. And if you're asking like me, what is this and how can my dog participate? Pete Murdoch, he's here and he has all the answers. He's with 4-Dog Flight, and you help train these dogs, don't you, Pete?
Absolutely, absolutely. Any dog can do this. They just come out, have fun with their masters. It's a competitive sport, but it's an opportunity for dogs to have fun. Training is unique because we train them over the hurdles. We train them to grab balls, and they're motivated by anything from tugs to cheese whiz. So.
All right, let's talk a little about what we're seeing here. I mean, this is like a competition. There are hurdles, and there are definite motivational factors to make these dogs actually retrieve the ball. What are they trained in first?
First thing you want to train them in is going over the hurdles. The dog, you've got to learn to go over 4 hurdles. The second thing would be to hit the box and catch a ball in their mouth and return with that. And then the third thing is to run as a team because there's 4 dogs on each team, so they have to meld, and dogs can be individuals and alpha dogs and so forth. So those are the things that we train for.
Pete, these dogs are having a really, really good time. Is this can this be recreational or is this strictly competitive?
It can be both. Depending on the team you're on, they're very, very competitive teams, and there are recreational teams just to come out here and have fun. When we compete, even in a competition, you'll see that there are different levels where they can go seed times, so that slower teams and teams that are having fun compete against other teams that are having fun, and real competitive teams compete against the other competitive teams.
We've got to take a look at this because some of these dogs are motivated by different things. This dog right here, his owner has peanut butter in her hand, and there's another dog owner who has a can of Cheese Whiz, Pete, and she screams cheese the whole time, and it comes back and it eats Cheese Whiz out of a can.
That's right. Every dog is motivated by something else, and the object is to get your dog to go as fast as it possibly can. And if that's a ball, a tug, or a Cheese Whiz, so be it. That's what we use.
Okay, so if someone is watching right now and they think that maybe they want to get their dog involved, what do they need to do?
Well, the best place to do is go to www.flyball.com/4dogflight. That is our website. From there, you can get links to all the other teams in Dallas. You'll find out all the rules. NAFA, which is the North American Flyball Association, is linked there too. You get all the information you want right off that website.
Okay, so what's the time commitment like? Because I'm thinking that some people might just want to come out once a week and do this recreationally, but I think that some of these dogs are fierce competitors. They train more than once a week.
Depending on the team you join. Some of these teams go out 3 times a week, 4 times a week and practice. Some just once a week. We practice on Sunday afternoons out here at Huffine, and everybody's welcome to come out and join us and watch it and see if it's something you and your dog want to do.
Okay, I have a lab. She's good at retrieving, so I think that she'd be motivated by the tennis ball being at the other end. I don't know that she'd ever come back with it. So do you think that anybody at any age dog can do this?
Absolutely. If they're ball motivated and they like the ball, you can get them to come back. It's just like playing fetch. Instead of tossing the ball out there and having them come back, they just learn to grab it out of the box and bring it back to you. It's a game of fetch, basically.
The competitions are held usually inside, right?
Yeah, most of them are inside, and they're held all around the country. We just came back from one in Houston at the Reliant Center down there. So, yeah, inside is mostly where we do because the outside elements play a little havoc, as you can tell today. But
it must get really noisy inside with like 200 dogs in one space. How do they keep like centered and focused and disciplined? Is that all part of the training?
Well, yeah, the dogs know their jobs, and when they get out in the lane, they get very, very focused. And if you watch some of these dogs, you'll see them get focused. The harder thing is keeping them crated and keeping them settled when they're in the crate.
I got to show you guys one thing right here quick because I have these playing cards, which are so fun. They have actual like cards like you would see for baseball cards for dogs. And it has his stats on the back. Texas Tanner right here. And it tells you his date of birth, his weight, his achievements, and career highlights. How cute is this? You know if you have a dog at home, you totally want one of these. Okay, let's get a last picture of this because I definitely want to see these dogs take off. They're excited to go. You can't hold them back too long, Pete, can you?
No, they're ready to go. You can tell they know what their job is. They love it. It's fun for them, and it's exciting. It's good exercise, and good camaraderie.
I love to see that there are so many different sized dogs here too. It really shows you that there can be any type of dog out here competing because there's different sizes, different breeds, different ages.
Absolutely. I've seen everything from Great Danes and Great Pyrenees all the way down to little cockers and little border collies, little terriers and stuff. So any dog can do it. We set the jump heights based on the height of the dog, so a smaller dog doesn't have to jump a higher jump height.
Oh, that's really cute, Pete. Well, thank you so much for inviting us out here today. This has been so much fun, and I love to see dogs doing stuff like this. And if you think you want to come out and maybe watch an event, or maybe you have a dog at home and you'd like to see if they can be trained, you can go to their website, which is flyball.com/4dogflight if you want more information. Pete and his wife can help you out there. We'll be back a little bit later. Stay with us because we're going to find a home for some cute little dogs.
Tomorrow on GMT, trendy back-to-school clothes.